Hey guys, welcome back to the detailing space. In this video we're going to be taking a look at a few products from Wake Me Detailing. So you may have seen a video over the past few weeks of me detailing the parents' lay-on, simply just using products from Wake Me Detailing, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at what we think of these products and how we got on with them. So anyway, straight into the range review then. We're just going to go through the products in the order that I've used them. So first of all we use the iron remover. Now this one, until after the unboxing video I realised there's no dedicated wheel cleaner, and those who have been watching for a long time know I like my dedicated wheel cleaners to be just wheel cleaners. Wake Me Detailing have sent just an iron remover. However, this iron remover can be diluted at 1:1, so it's not too bad. This is about a 500ml bottle. It's 400, oh it is exactly 500ml. It's a 500ml bottle, so I've diluted that. That comes with a spare dilution bottle and a trigger. And I've diluted that, as it said, 1:1. I did about 200ml product and 200ml of water, and it did a really good job actually. So even though you're weakening the mixture, it is designed to be diluted. So I guess therefore you're paying 500ml, but you're getting a litres worth of product if you use it that way. As a product itself, as the iron remover did a fantastic job. As I say, the dilution that it instructed to use it at, it worked rather quickly actually, as quick as most products do neat. We also have the all-purpose cleaner, which I use on the tyres. Again, this is a dilution of 1:1, which I find quite odd because most all-purpose cleaners are a dilution of 10:1. So I've mixed this at 1:1 again for the tyres, and it did a cracking job once again of bringing all the crud and the dirt out of the tyres. I have mixed it up at a 10:1 mix, but because of the weather on the day, I didn't get a chance to thoroughly play around with the 10:1 dilution, but I do have that still mixed up in a bottle. So I will be testing that just to see if you can use it at a 10:1 mixture. I would assume you can, even if it's just for light work around the interior, carpets, things of that nature. 1:1, it was still very, very strong. As I say, you spray it on the tyres and you could see all the dirt being lifted out of there. And then sticking with the wheels, another product that they sent out was called hydrophobic. It's the Meteor Shower. It does say that you apply this whilst the wheel's wet. So what I was doing, I was giving the wheels a thorough clean as I normally would. So using the all-purpose cleaner for the tyres and the iron remover for the wheels, giving it a thorough rinse down. Then afterwards using the hydrophobic Meteor Shower. One thing I do want to note is the spray trigger on this. I've cracked it, I've dropped it, but it fans. It's not just a wide spray as you would normally get. I'm not going to spray it in here, I'm in the office, but you can also rotate which way you want the fan, so you can come out that way or you can have it coming out that way, and that's really, really different, really good. So you'll be able to spray that over and coat the wheel in just a few squirts, and you just leave that for a minute or two. By the time you spray that, go and find where you left your pressure washer gun, you're ready to be rinsing it off again. So that gives some instant protection to the alloys as well. Give it a thorough rinse. I'm not sure if there's any adverse effects on the brakes or anything, but I did drive the car back to the parents and everything seemed fine. I'm here now recording this. So once the wheels are done, then obviously we then get onto the pre-wash stage, the snow foam stage. Now the car wasn't as bad as they expected it to be. I seen it the other week and it was absolutely ditched. So I've got a feeling they've taken it to a splash and dash. So when I went and picked it up today, I was a bit gutted it wasn't as dirty as I hoped it to be. Otherwise I'd have tested the all-purpose cleaner a bit more on the grime and everything. So next up, we would normally be snow foaming the car. However, they didn't send a snow foam. Now, funny thing is that these guys are Asian based. These are from Taiwan. We had some products a few months back from, I believe it was Korea, the Bowler Solutions. They also didn't send a snow foam, and I seem to be getting a lot of comments from our American friends about the use of us Brits having a snow foam and a shampoo as two separate products. So what did I do? I went ahead and used the car shampoo as a snow foam, and I dropped about 40ml of this into around about 800ml of water. I just eyeballed the water level on the snow foam cannon, worked that out. It's nearly a 10:1. Is that in fact a 20:1 mixture, I believe? So yeah, 40ml of that into about 800ml of water, and it actually looked like snow foam in the video, and in real life should I say, but as you guys have seen in the video. The added bonus is, so what I've been doing recently as well, once I've finished snow foaming the car and I've rinsed it and everything, if I've got a little bit of snow foam left, I'll blast it all over the car again and leave it on whilst I wash the car. It just adds that little bit of lubrication and a bit of extra safety in your wash stage. So what I did with this, I treated it as a snow foam. As I say, I sprayed it all over the car, left it for about 5 minutes or so, and it did an excellent job of cleaning a lot of the grime, especially on the boot area around the emblems and the badges. I then sprayed the remaining product all over the car, left that, and then went ahead and washed the car as normal. Again, this time I used 40 ml into 20 litres roughly of water, so full bucket of water, 40 ml. It does say dilution 1 to 500, so I believe that maths checks out there. But either way, I used 40 ml of the product in a bucket of water, and then the funky yellow wash mitt. Now they sent me a whole bunch of wash mitts. If you've seen the unboxing video, you'll know how many they sent me. So I went ahead with the yellow wash mitt. Really nice to use though. So with the wearable wash mitts, it's like a glove pretty much, and they're all, you know, you've got the fingers. I'm not talking about the one which looks like a mitten, but the one where it's like individual fingers on the mitt. You can get right under the bonnet edges and into the gaps and the edges, panel gaps should I say, and really get in there to flush out any dirt. Places where, you know, a normal thick wash mitt or microfiber may not get, you can know you've got under there with your fingertips basically. So using that wash mitt was quite, it was weird, it was different for me because I'm not one for wearing wash mitts, plus filming the camera I have to keep taking it off. But I can see the idea, it looks fantastic and feels good whilst you're doing that as well. You probably want to wear 2 wash mitts and just, yeah, go at it. Before I forget, and before I carry on with the rest of the products, I just want to mention as well, we use the AntiAir missile system. I love some of the names of the products. So these were their brushes. You'll see there's one missing. I use the large 20mm brush whilst cleaning the wheels. So we've got a 16, 12 and 8 brush as well. So they feel a lot softer than they look as well. But I've only used them on the wheels, as I didn't have time to go around all the gaps because I knew the rain was possibly coming in. So I was, you know, working quite quickly. So with the car all washed and everything, just quick decon. So went around with the iron remover, but I didn't manage to get much of that on camera because, well, it doesn't show up great on a dark colour car. And then we went with the tar and glue remover called Orange Oil. Now this smells rather nice, and in fact it reminds me of the Dodo Juice Tarmalade. Most tar removers, you sniff them and you're like, yeah, you don't want to sniff too much, like it feels like it's not going to do good things here. But this smells very, very citrusy. You can really smell the orange oil in that, the orange product in that. So I sprayed that all over the car whilst it was still wet, and then blasted the car off, and that removed a lot of the tar. And then I just went around with a second hit. Works very, very quickly. It reacts straight away with the tar. You can see it changing instantly. So absolutely amazing product, that one. The glass cleaner, very, very slick. Did a really good job of cleaning the glass. However, the glass could do with some polishing, and we do have a product over here that I didn't get a chance to use. That's the windshield coating. We have the glass polish just here called Meteor. So I probably will get the parents' car back up at some point and give the glass a thorough clean because it really did need it. Let me just sort these extra tubs out over here. And then, as I say, they sent a glass coating as well. Well, the glass cleaner with the glass cloth that they sent worked very well. It was just starting to rain at this stage, so I can't give you my true experience of it because, as I say, I was rushing at that stage, but it seemed to do a good job of cleaning all the crud that was baked into the glass. And then onto the drying stage, we quickly whip around with a drying towel, and then for any odd spots and a little bit of water spotting, we use the quick detailer. This is called Circus Clown. I don't know where to get the names from, but we use a quick detailer like most of the detailers. Spray a couple of squirts onto a panel and use a nice plush microfiber to buff that off. Now with the rain coming and going, one thing I can notice with the quick detailer instantly rather than having to wait a while is how slick it felt. So I'd already dried the car and the drying towel did a cracking job of that. However, when I went to mop up any, rainwater that had come down, it felt even slicker. The towel just simply glided over the paintwork. It made it almost glass-like. It was absolutely amazing. A really good quick detailer. One that I'm going to be testing and see if it's got any of its own protection abilities in there. And then to finish off the detail then, I had a choice basically of a ceramic car wax. So we have this here, this is the Carnauba car wax, sorry. We have the ceramic hybrid wax. So have they got funky names? That's Gladiator and that's Samurai. Tell you, I love the names, absolutely crazy. Or a spray sealant called Astronaut. So I went ahead with the spray sealant on a microfiber applicator. I was doing a couple of sprays onto the applicator and then a few onto the panel, onto the area that I was working at the time. And I was just working that over, then cross-hatching just to make sure I got even coverage. This stuff really does work well. We're going to be testing the durability on that, but from first glance, the beading and sheeting behaviour are absolutely phenomenal, really good, and it did give some extra shine and depth into the paintwork as well. So fantastic spray sealant product there. And using the spray sealant rather than the wax means it takes about a quarter of the time, even with a camera in hand. It didn't take long at all to whip around with that product. As I said, a couple of squirts onto your microfiber, a couple of squirts onto the panel, cross hatch. By the time you've done that, put your applicator in one pocket and grab your microfiber out, you're ready to buff it off again. And as I say, you've got instant protection straight away, and I'm hoping that's going to last a couple of months. As I say, it'd be worth testing that one a little bit more and see how that compares. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like me to see compare that against, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. Maybe against Bowler Solutions, just because they're from the same part of the world. So we'll just see how they compare to each other. But overall, we've just managed to use these products today. As I said, we had some others as well. Got a leather cleaner and leather conditioner just over there, and a wax removal. Didn't have a chance to use those, but yeah, first impressions, the bottles, the branding look absolutely fantastic. The names of the products just crack me up. You get one called Orange Oil, but then you've got Samurai, Gladiator and Astronaut. You've got Missile Air Defense. Just it does make me laugh, some of the names. So I don't know where the thinking comes from, but the branding looks really cool. I do like that. As I said, the products all work really well, and my favourite product right off the bat is probably the iron remover, simply because I can dilute that one. I also like the tar and glue remover just because it doesn't choke you to death once you do spray that. So if you are downwind of it, you're not going to die by inhaling a little bit of that. I'm not encouraging you to do it anyway. I'm just saying it felt a little bit better using that. So, oh, and the hydrophobic as well. Instant wheel protection as soon as you've done that was a nice change in the method. So, yeah, as I say, overall, great products to use. Look forward to using them a little bit more in the future as well. Make sure you check out our Instagram account as well at The Detailing Space. Bill also has a selection of these products, and he's posted some pictures and short reels on there of his experience with them as well. So I hope you found this video useful. I hope these do come to the UK soon, so I can't really give you any pricing or where to get them from just yet, but they are looking at coming over to the UK. So yeah, remember, you heard it here first. So if you enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to smash that like button. And if you're not subscribed to this channel already, make sure you click this icon just up here now. And as always, put a couple of videos down below that we think you may enjoy. And until the next one, have fun detailing.